or actually the next problem I'm going to do is another E natural log problem. It's going to go a little quicker this time because we're going to go based off the same rules that I did in the previous problem. Alright, so please pay attention, write notes down, pause it when you can, and make sure you learn a little something. Alright, let's go. Let me go ahead and erase this problem that I already have up from the last time. And I'm going to start brand new with another one. Alright, so this problem is actually natural log of y, or not natural log of y, but y equals x squared plus 1 times x squared plus 2 times x squared plus 3 squared. Alright? If you need me to zoom on now, I'm about to zoom in on the problem for you so you can get it. Okay, E in natural log derivatives, x squared plus 1 times x squared plus 2 times x squared plus 3 squared. Alright, now, the next step I'm going to do, or I'm going to take is, I already know, I'm multiplying all of these together, so I take the natural log of both sides. So natural log of y equals natural log of x squared plus 1 plus natural log of x squared plus 2 plus natural log of x squared plus 3 squared. Point blank. Alright? That's the first step to doing this problem. President, it's not complicated tutoring. I want to do another topic right now. It is a calculus topic talking about implicit differentiation. If you don't know about implicit differentiation, it's a little bit different than normal differentiation and derivatives. Basically, instead of derivatizing the derivative with respect to x, you do it with respect to y with respect to x. So if you have a y, instead of just saying, okay, y squared derivative is 2y, you can't just leave it like that. It has to be 2y dy over dx, and that's how the derivative needs to be. So just kind of so you understand what's going on, I'm going to demonstrate 1 or 2 problems on this video, and you should be able to understand it from there with some good explanation. So let's ride on it. I want to see what we get, okay? Alright, so the problem that I have is going to be xy plus 3x plus y equals 1. I want to derivatize that, and I want to find the derivative of this implicitly at point 1 comma negative 1, which is x comma y. So my problem is going to be xy plus 3x plus y equals 1, and I'll zoom in on that for you. xy plus 3y plus y, xy plus 3x plus y equals 1 at point 1 negative 1 with x comma y as the point. So you may ask me, alright Jay, so what's the first step that we do? Cool, I got you. What we got to do is take the derivative of this particular problem basically with respect to x on everything. However, we got to do it correctly with respect to y. Now, these two here are actually multiplied towards each other, so we're going to do what we call the product rule here. Product rule. We'll actually see the E right there. So product rule. So the product rule states that I do the first, this is 1, this is 2. First times derivative of the second, x derivative of y is dy over dx, plus the second, which is y times derivative of the first, which is actually 1 in this case. Now I put that in brackets, and then the derivative of 3x is actually 3, because if you remember in the power rule, it's really nx to the n minus 1. This n right here is actually the exponent that's already there, which is an invisible 1 right here. So 1 minus 1 is 0, and anything to the 0 power is 1. So at this point, the derivative of 3x is 3, plus the derivative of y is dy over dx with respect to x. And that's how we do the derivative of that portion. Set it equal to 0 because the derivative of any constant is 0. Okay, the derivative of any constant is 0. So here, as you see again, first times derivative of the second plus second times derivative of the first in brackets plus the derivative of 3x, which is 3, plus the derivative of y, which is dy dx. Set it equal to 0 because the derivative of a constant is always going to be 0. Alright? Now, the next step of this problem, 1 and 2, right? So, 1 and 2. What are the factors of 3?
1 and 3.
Alright, so plus or minus 1 and plus or minus 3 are what my factors are. So it looks like that. Plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2 over, plus or minus 1 over, comma, plus or minus 3. Now, when I divide them against each other, 1 divided by 1 is 1, so plus or minus 1. 2 divided by 1 is
2.
So plus or minus 2. 1 divided by 3 is
3.
3?
No,
1 divided by 3?
1 divided by 3? It's
1/3, right?
Yeah.
It's just 1/3, straight up, right? So plus or minus 1/3, and then 1 divided by, or 2 divided by 3 is what?
I don't know.
2/3, right?
2/3, yeah.
2/3, right?
I'm sitting trying to do decimals anyway.
Alright, so 2/3, which is really 0.66 repeating, right?
Yeah.
So this is 0.33 repeating. So now, to see, at this point here, I got to find out, are any of these numbers here one of my zeros? Well, you might ask me, okay, Jay, so how do I figure this out? Well, I don't care what nobody tells you, it's always x minus right here. This right here, always is a minus sign. Okay? Does that make sense?
Always a minus sign.
Let me get you motivated.